Your new mechanical arm seems much more powerful than before. Of course, it is. I put half of my previous payment into it. Those arms are purely decorative. You muscleheads wouldn't understand. Clap clap. Thump ha. Pop. Guys, all of our team members are here. Next up, I'll tell you about our target and why I've called upon experts from different fields. As we all know, the main purpose of the battle on the northern front is to explore and exploit the mineral deposits all the way from Starcrush Lake to the Deluge Mountain Range. Bloodmark Roselle samples, Dynasky's biochemistry lab successfully identified trace amounts of ruby jade inside it. This is all thanks to Lin Chuan's little helper, Meng Chao. Ruby jade can stimulate the evolution and variation of this fungus. From Starcrush Lake to Tombstone Forest, we've discovered hundreds of such organisms. Ruby jade is extremely valuable, and this information is likely not only known to us. It's possible that many mining teams have already rushed to the depths of Tombstone Forest to search for traces of the ruby jade or vein. Firstly, I am a feeler, a natural-born individual who's extremely sensitive to inner energy. She's a feeler. Secondly, I have extended a special invitation to Weeping Slayer, Lin Chuan, to join this operation. He possesses formidable combat power of a 4-star exalted and knows this land better than anyone else. Thirdly, I have you guys. All of you are experts in your field whom I've carefully handpicked. Some of you are elite mechanics who can put together thousands of firearms and mechanical devices in the blink of an eye. We're invincible. We're invincible. We're invincible. Brother Lin, if the Bloodmark Roselle depends on the ruby jade to evolve, doesn't that mean there will be a lot of parasitized monsters near it? Won't it be dangerous for you guys? Although ruby jade can stimulate the evolution and variation of carbon-based life forms, areas close to the ruby jade or vein have wild, fluctuating magnetic fields and strong radiation. Lin Chuan, may I have a minute with Chao? I have something that I might need his help with. Sure, you guys talk. I'll go check on the preparations. Meng Chao, could you do me a favor and introduce me to a reliable harvester from the East Lake base? If it wasn't because the 2 experienced harvesters I originally contacted have something else going on and couldn't make it, I wouldn't have to trouble you with this. What do you mean that they don't have to be very strong? Underground crystal or veins are packed with inner energy. The environment is enclosed so the life magnetic field around it will be easily disrupted. If we can locate the ruby jade or vein and use it to calm the resonance of all the surrounding energy veins, maybe we can end the battle at the northern front ahead of time and save countless lives. The failure of the battle at the northern front in my previous life was probably related to the resonance of the underground energy veins. Although it's uncertain whether LVCA's trip is related to the success or failure of the battle at the northern front, if I miss this opportunity and history repeats itself again, I'll definitely regret it for the rest of my life. Sister Ya, I don't think there's any 1-star harvester who's stronger than me. After learning about your background and skills from Lin Chuan, I do feel that you're the most suitable candidate for this mission. Humph. She clearly wants me to volunteer, yet she's still putting up an act. The battle at the northern front is related to the life and death of millions of people in Draken. There's no reason to refuse just because it's dangerous, right? I'll be waiting for your good news then. You shouldn't have agreed. She must have had her eyes on you and was waiting for you to volunteer yourself. Poor people like us who don't have any background or family to back us up. Don't worry, Brother Lin. I don't mind the minor details. I just want to fight alongside my idol. You'll regret this. 3 days later, Tombstone Forest's forward base. Some people have arrived at the forward base early to familiarize themselves with the surrounding environment. You're late. Many exploration teams have left 2 days ago. I know. Those idiots went the wrong way. They'll never find it. I heard that this will be your first time heading into the wilderness. If you do something that might get yourself killed, I won't risk my life to save you. Do you understand? I can take care of myself. Lin Chuan, you'd better keep an eye on your pet. Just focus on your job. Don't come here and try to intimidate my people. Humph. That's Wan Dao, the captain of the Razor Squad. Like me, he's a 4-star with strong combat power. Lin Chuan. Meng Chao. This is Professor Yi, an expert studying the bloodmark Roselle. Her expertise plays an important role in this operation. Ms. LV, please have your team move the necessary supplies and equipment onto the mule now. We need to depart as soon as possible. Okay, I'll get someone to do it right away. Tombstone Forest. There are vines everywhere. It's so hard to walk. Pull yourself together. Those are viper vines. Stay sharp. The vines are poisonous. Don't touch them. Hiss. Stay alert. Protect the non-combatants. Everyone, watch your head and feet. Don't let the viper vines get near you. Protect the experts and mineral prospectors. They're our top priority. Under your feet. LVCA. Oh no. That's a level 2 super beast, the branch-toothed boa. It's not a monster that a feeler like LVCA can handle. Ah. D***it. She's too close to the boa. I'm not gonna make it. Meng Chao. The branch-toothed boa and viper vines have a symbiotic relationship. What you guys are doing is useless. Viper vines come from the viper vine tree. We need to chop down the tree, otherwise, the viper vines won't stop coming at us. If I'm not mistaken, the viper vine tree is the 9th tree from this side. The one I'm pointing to with the searchlight. It's camouflaged to look like a crooked pine tree. It's the heart of the viper vines. All we have to do is destroy it, and the entire colony will die off. I'll take your word for it, but if you're wrong, you better pray to your gods. Hiya. Captain, the viper vines are dead. How did you know that this tree was the one? Through the abilities of the daredevil style, I managed to pick up on the strong smell of blood next to it and find the true body of the viper vine tree. The daredevil style? I've never heard of it before. Nevertheless, you did well. Alright, let's keep moving. We should be out of this D***MN forest very soon. Wan Dao, stop. What did you notice again? There's something under the bushes. It's the bloodmark Roselle. It's a hatchling colony that hasn't found a host yet. If I had touched the bloodmark Roselle, I'm going to learn the daredevil. Daredevil. It looks like this colony is coming from over there. I sense a huge amount of inner energy gushing out from the ground in front of us like a volcanic eruption. That must be where the mineral veins are. Quick. Let's go over there and check it out. Thank you very much, Chow. Don't mention it. Even if I hadn't done anything, your bodyguards would have protected you. I'm not talking about that. I'm thanking you for helping us find traces of the bloodmark Roselle. You saved us a lot of time. Ms. LV, could I have a word? This is the sample we took from the fungal strain of the bloodmark roselle. The analysis shows that it isn't rooted on land. It instead grew out from the bottom of the lake. That's great. It means my assumptions are correct. Wan Dao, gather your men and tell them to bring the big boys over here. Yes, Ms. LV. These are the latest crystal bombs developed by the Vermilion Dragons. They can emit very powerful shockwaves. Make sure you protect your eardrums, teeth, and organs with your inner energy when moving them. What are we doing, Ms. Sia? We just placed the shockwave collector and depth charges into the water. After we detonate the bombs, the collector can get an accurate reading of the landscape at the bottom of the lake through the help of shockwaves. Although the bloodmark roselle likes dark and humid environments, it can't survive in water for long periods. There are no rivers around this lake, so it's impossible for it to grow out of the bottom of the lake for no reason. In other words, there must be an underground stream at the bottom of the lake. And at the end of the underground stream, there's a large underground cavity that contains fresh oxygen and veins of easily extractable ruby jade. Attention, everyone. Make sure you protect your eardrums and organs. Brace yourself for the shockwave. 3, 2, 1. Those crystal bombs are so powerful, yet they only manage to kill these low-level monsters. Quick! Go see what the shockwave collector picked up. Wait! A lake in a dense forest should be a haven for monsters. However, there are not many carcasses after the detonation of the charges. Either there's something strange about the lake, or there's a ferocious high-ranking beast lying in wait. We need to be cautious. Are you guys saying that there's a big monster that survived the explosion? I'm afraid so. What a powerful inner energy reaction. It might be an infernal beast. It's a level 5 super beast, the manticora fish. Wan Dao, take your men and follow me. Let's get it. Quick! Restrain it. Don't let it get back into the water. Just one manticora fish. Piece of cake. We'll handle it. Let's get rid of it quickly. We shouldn't leave Ms. LV waiting for too long. Yes, sir. All of them are Sky Stage Overbreaker users. This is the real Overbreaker. It really lives up to its name as the strongest technique in Draken. They sure are strong. 3 Sky Stage powerhouses joined forces and killed a level 5 infernal beast with ease. It was lucky I decided to come with them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to learn so much. Right now, it's still impossible to look for the charging, freeze, and cooldown phases of powerful Overbreaker users with the current Daredevil. After all, the Daredevil is still in the budding phase. But as long as I keep practicing, that day will surely come. Guys, come here. I was right. There's an underground stream down here. Sia, we need to be more careful. A super beast like the manticora fish came out of the lake. I'm sure the bottom of the lake will be even more dangerous. Look. We already have a map. AHO 2976 Dewey, pressure, normal, water quality index, excellent, oxygen detected. There indeed is an underground stream and a large air pocket at the lake bottom. All of the parameters tell me that we're getting closer. There's no way I'm stopping at this point. What's more, manticora fishes are aggressive. There surely will be no other more powerful super beast in its territory. Even if there is, I'm sure you'll protect me, right? You guys, hurry up and bring the diving equipment. We're going into the lake to get our treasure. 4 people will share one diving device. Our task is to find the cracks leading to the underground stream as stealthily as possible. If you guys don't have any more questions, get ready to dive. Come on. We should go with them. Stay on toes when we're down there. The lake might contain other beasts. Got it. Diving depth, 13 m, oxygen delivery, normal, blood pressure, normal. Attention, everyone. We found the crack that leads to the underground stream. Please follow the information on your tactical watches and regroup up ahead. Something isn't right. Stay sharp. Okay. Good job, guys. We're one step closer to our treasure. The crack is too narrow for the diving gear to go through. We need to leave some people here and get rid of some equipment. How are we supposed to continue the subsequent exploration missions if you remove all of the logistical support personnel? We just need to speed things up and finish the mission before our oxygen reserves are depleted. Hurry up and scout out the underground stream. We need to find the ruby jade vein before anyone else does. Drones have been released. If everything goes smoothly, the preliminary exploration can be completed within 2 minutes. What's wrong? Did you sense something? No, but for some reason, I feel uneasy whenever I look down at the lake bottom. Lin Chuan, please make Ms. LVC sense. Without logistical supplies, it'll be very difficult for us to continue the exploration. If I could persuade her, this exploration operation wouldn't have happened at all. We have results. The drones have reached the exit of the underground stream. Just as expected. There's a huge underground space up there and plenty of fresh air to breathe. The specific route and scouting results have been uploaded to your terminal, Ms. LV. Everyone, you can view it through your tactical watch. Stand back. There's another beast below the lake. Run. We need to get out of here now. Don't go up there. There's no way we can outrun the beast. We need to go into the underground stream. The underground stream is rugged and narrow. The beast at the bottom of this lake can't get in. You guys go ahead. Wan Dao and I will cover the rear. D*M it. It's another manticora fish. Lin Chuan. Oh no. It's going to attack the exploration team. Get away from the diving gear. Ah. Ah. All non-combatants are to leave immediately. D*M it. I can't use my full strength while underwater. It's about to break free from the chains word. It's fast. I can't dodge it. It's completely different from fighting above water. Arg, do you want to get yourself killed, Chow? Follow Sia and the others into the underground stream. We'll come right after we stop this beast. Wan Dao, be careful. It's going to take more than a few Sky Stage Exalta to take down a manticora fish while underwater. D*M it. We can't construct a magnetic energy field if it keeps stirring up the water. Quickly. One at a time. The faster we move, the more likely it is for the Exalta that protect us to escape safely. Ms. LV, you should follow them. I'll go assist Brother Lin and the others. Okay. Take care of yourself. If something happens to you, Lin Chuan will kill me. Don't worry. I assure you that won't happen. Quick. Take your equipment and get out of here. Roger. Now it's just you. Meanwhile, Wan Dao, take your men with you and retreat. Lin Chuan. I'm the fastest and strongest here. I'll hold off this beast. Lin Chuan, the Razor Squad owes you one. Go. You should come inside too. You wouldn't be of much help anyway if you stayed. Okay. You go in to protect Ms. Sia and the others. I'll be right behind you. Brother Lin, everyone has evacuated. Okay. The water flow is disrupting the magnetic energy field. I can't use my full strength. If this goes on, withdraw. Chomp. Hurry, Brother Lin. Rumble. We've reached the exit. Underground stream exit. Guys, get the mining equipment ready. We're going to start the exploration immediately. Ms. LV, I need an explanation. What explanation? I want to know why you gave up the supplies. As well as your plan for later. If I hadn't evacuated the logistics personnel earlier, they might be inside the manticora fish's belly right now. The bombs have weakened these lake bottom structures. I can't risk losing the only entrance to this underground stream by widening the crevice. Miss, we found this in the deeper region. Our target is to be the first one to find the ruby jade veins. We have the Bloodmark Roselle as our lead, so I'm sure we're heading in the right direction. As long as nothing happens, we don't need that many supplies. But this is the scarlet jade. It's an associated mineral of the ruby jade. One of our team members just found it in the deeper region, so it means we're very close to our target. I'll pay you double once the mission is over. I admit that my decision was risky. Of course, you can choose to end the mission now. You'd have to find your own way back to the surface. Lin Chuan. Chow, you saved my life. Hee hee. Hee hee, I knew you'd be fine. Aha. Anyways, that manticora fish destroyed the entrance. We have to find another exit. It's okay, my men are scouting the area. We'll leave right after locating the ruby jade vein. Sia, we. Ms. LV, come quickly. Professor Yi made a new discovery. Coming. Professor Yi, you truly are my lucky star. Brother Lin, let's get on shore and replenish our energy. We've made a new discovery, so we'll be departing in 30 minutes. All combatants, please seize this opportunity to regain your energy. This is the everyday life of combat teams. But one of you is a senior student of Agri-U and the other is an up-and-comer. I don't understand why you chose to jump into this mess. Ha! It's to help Draken win the war. 30 minutes later. Rune engraving is complete. It can be activated now. Click. The formation will be done soon. Everyone, stand back. Fizz. Magnetic energy field, link. Let's go. Brother Lin, every time I see this miraculous rune technology, I can't help but wonder what was it that made such a great civilization go extinct. No idea. That's why Draken can only find ways to become stronger so that we can deal with all sorts of unknown disasters. Guys, we're gonna become rich. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's beautiful. Do you see it now, guys? All the sacrifices and risks we made were worthwhile. Go ahead and look for the jade. According to the Resources Act, as the first to discover this vein, each of us gets to pick a souvenir to bring home. That's nothing. Look at this one. It's a serpentine rock that's bigger than my palm. Guys, check this out. This piece of red crystal is as large as my arm. Oh my gosh, there are so many fine ores. This place is heaven. After our many years of experience in mineral and ore mining, we call this type of mineral vein formation the flock that worships the phoenix. Do you know what that means? It means we're not far away from the ruby jade vein. Congratulations. Ms. LV. I need you here for a second. What's the matter? I think you should come and take a look for yourself. Everyone, please make way. Ms. LV is on her way over. Ms. LV. I have bad news. I'm afraid we're going to lose the priority mining rights to this cave. D***MNit. We're 1 day late. Global Group, Mining Team Number 122 New Era 55, December 25th. Everyone, stop what you're doing. We can't touch a single stone here. Ah. No way. I won't allow this to happen. What are you doing? Get back here. Ms. LV, why don't we pretend that we never saw this plate? Let's just destroy it. All mining teams will record the markers they leave behind as evidence, so it's useless even if you destroy the sign. Brother Dao, we just need to catch up to them. After all, dead men can't talk. Calm down, Xiao Jia. Brother Dao, he's right. Brother Dao, if we secure this ore vein, our team will gain all the money we'll need. Ms. LV, I think my team members have a point. We just need to kill those B***stars from the global group. Arg. Have you all come back to your senses? I know you're eager to find treasure, but as we get closer to the underground veins, the more likely it is for it to affect our brains. It may even take away our sanity. Ugh. D***MNit. It affected my mind. If it hadn't been for Lin Chuan, we may have done something unforgivable. Thank you, Lin Chuan. Ahem. Please forgive us, Ms. LV. It's all right. We often encounter such situations. The disturbance near the veins is too dangerous for Exalta above the sky stage. Actually, don't worry about it too much. It may look magnificent here, but it's nothing compared to the ruby jade veins. As far as I know, the Global Group's mining team left last week. Do you know what that means? It means we caught up to their 6-day progress in just 1 day. And now, they're only 1 day ahead of us. If we move forward at full speed, we'll be the first to discover the ruby jade veins. The ruby jade veins are 10 times more valuable than these ordinary crystal veins. Let's get our spirits up and fight for every second. I'm sure we'll turn this into a victory. We'll be the first to discover the vein and become rich. Discover the vein. I want to become a billionaire. Hooray for Ms. LV. Ha, she's just like her father. What was that? Nothing. We'll take a half-hour break and then continue on our way. Let's keep up the good work, guys. We'll definitely find the ruby jade veins before anyone else does. Okay, Ms. LV. Everyone, maintain the team formation. Make sure you can see your teammates at all times. Watch out. It's a mega bat. Be aware of your surroundings and protect the non-combatants. Go. Take them into the cave ahead. Okay. There are too many of them. There's no time to construct a magnetic energy field. Don't fight. Just run. Get out of here as fast as you can. Guys, look over there. Those mushrooms, they're huge. Lin Chuan, we've taken care of the bats. Are you guys all right? Yeah, we're fine. We should stay sharp. Let me scout the area first. Over there. What is that? It's a member of the global group's mining team. They took the same road and should not be far ahead of us. Everyone, stay alert. There may be a beast with the petrification ability nearby. Petrification, mushrooms. Petrification, mushrooms. Oh no. They're gargoyle mushrooms. Quick, scatter. Don't get caught in their spray. Ah. What the hell is this goo? Stay away. Let the goo solidify before rescuing him. Why? The goo may be disgusting, but it's not toxic or corrosive. Get out of the way. Watch out from above. A blade jump spider. Blade jump spider silk is sharp, and the gargoyle mushroom goo quickly solidifies into a crust stronger than concrete. They rely on each other to survive. Watch your surroundings. We need to get out of this area now. Watch your feet. Don't step on the goo. Ah. Level 2 Nightmare Beast Acrolith Spider. Step back. Here comes the big guy. We'll hold it off. You guys run. Get out of the gargoyle mushroom forest. D*M it. There's a spider web blocking the way. The spiders are gaining on us. We're surrounded. Lin Chuan, kill them all. Okay. What a powerful inner energy disturbance. Lin Chuan, are you all right? Brother Lin. The resonance between the crystals in this vein is too strong. I can't use any powerful moves. What do we do now? Ms. LV, the spiders are getting closer. Think of something. These spiders evolved and mutated like crazy because of the irradiation of the crystals. Even Lin Chuan can't do anything to them. Are we going to die here? Think, Chow. Think. How did I deal with these spiders in my previous life? Fire. These spiders are afraid of fire. Everyone, use any fire skills or fire weapons you have. We'll then rush them together and get out of their hunting range. Those with flamethrowers, quickly burn the spider webs that are blocking the way and the spiders that come after us. Blaze. Quick. Let's get out of this area. Lin Chuan, you're hurt. What are you doing? Wan Dao needs someone who has fire skills. Otherwise, they won't be able to retreat. I'll go help them. What are you doing, Brother Lin? Sia, help me keep an eye on this stupid kid. Brother Dao, we can't get through the D*MN thing's shell. Our swords have no effect on it. We just need to hold it back. Once Ms. LV and her team have retreated, we'll retreat as well. Brother Dao, they've retreated. Okay. Let's get ready to retreat as well. This spider is such a pain in the *SS. There's no end to this web. It's so sticky. Watch out above. Don't get caught in the web. Brother Dao, I don't think we can get out of this. If this goes on, everyone will run out of energy. Razor Squad, prepare for battle. We're going to fight till our last breath. Wan Dao, Xia and her team have already retreated. We should get going too. Brother Chuan, look. The fire is going out. What is that thing that looks like a sea anemone? An undead? There must be a blood mark roselle nucleus in this beast's body. The global group mining team must have killed the stone troll tarantula and transformed it into an undead that's even more difficult to kill. I'll hold it off. You guys run. Those B** stars are safe, but they left behind a huge trouble for us. When I find them, I'll give them a few good kicks up the *SS. Stop talking and get out of here. We need to hurry and shake off this beast. We can't let it go after Ms. LV and her team. D***it. This nightmare beast is so difficult to shake off. Keep running. Those global group B** stars. They could have killed all of the mushrooms and beasts here. Yet they left behind a super undead for us to deal with. They must be trying to get rid of their competitors. Doesn't this beast rely on the mushrooms? What if we burn the entire colony to the ground? No. We're in a confined space right now. The fire will use up all of the oxygen and will suffocate. These mushrooms have evolved as well in this cave filled with crystals and ores. Let's go. We can't defeat them and we can't use any fire skills. I have to think of another way. Brother Chuan, you're injured. I'm fine. Keep running. At this rate, we won't get rid of the spider in time. Razor Squad, stop running and pull out your swords. Everyone, with me. We'll collapse the roof of the cave and bury this fellow alive. Roger. Brother Chuan, can you get a hold of the acrolith spider and fling it back into the mushroom forest? But you'll have less than 5 seconds to get out when we blow the roof. I can do it. You guys just do what you need to do. Now. Die, you be ****. Lin Chuan, hurry up and get out of there. Sleep here for all eternity. Lin Chuan. Lin Chuan. Lin Chuan, I'm sorry. It's okay. I understand. Let's just get away from here first. We'll be safe as soon as we're out of this beast's sensory zone. We should catch up to the others as quickly as we can. Thank you for saving our lives. Actually, it's all thanks to Brother Lin. Huh. Brother Lin is a heroic citizen. I knew it. Brother Lin's special. He's a heroic citizen, just like Mr. Sun and Ning Shuo. Razor Squad members survived thanks to your advice. Let's take a break here and wait for Lin Chuan and the others to catch up. Huh. What's that noise? What's wrong, Ms. LV? Oh no. Did something happen to Lin Chuan and the others? Ms. LV. Stop. I'm back. What happened to your arm? The magnetic energy interference here is way too strong. It's embarrassing to say it, but I accidentally got cut by spider silk. I'm just glad you guys made it out alive. Our priority now is to find the ruby jade veins. We'll get our revenge on those fungi and that undead creature on our way back. Guys, the appearance of the undead creature tells us that the bloodmark Roselle was here. In other words, we're close to the ruby jade veins. Yeah. We'll rest for 2 hours and then depart. We've lost quite a lot of supplies and devices, so we will have to make do with these fire elemental crystals to keep warm. Since everyone's just resting now, it's the perfect time to sneak away and find somewhere secluded to start healing myself. Chow, wait up. What's up, Ms. LV? Come with me. Let's talk over there. What do you think about this? That's the Crimson Inferno. It's the third last piece of work by the Rune Master, Shi Xuanma, before he retired. What an amazing dagger. The blade of the dagger is made from the fang of the Crimson Inferno tiger, a level 6 infernal beast. A single pierce into its target's body is sufficient to destroy their life magnetic field and drain their life force. The target's life force will then be absorbed into the body of the person that wields the dagger. I heard that Lin Chuan gave you a set of chains words and taught you how to wield it. Your right sword is still usable. So I'm giving you this Crimson Inferno to replace that piece of scrap metal in your left hand. It seems like she really is trying to rope me in by giving me such a precious item. Well, I guess, for the sake of the hundreds of millions of citizens in Draken City, I'll have to accept it. Thank you, Ms. LV. Chow, do you think I'm a heartless person who will stop at nothing to achieve my goal, even if it meant sacrificing the lives of others? Of course, I'd love to take the time to cautiously strategize and ensure everyone's safety, but time's not on our side. With every passing second that we stay here, Draconian soldiers are dying by the numbers on the battlefield due to the extreme weather that rages above ground. And with every ticking second on the clock, a combat vehicle is incapacitated by the energy veins resonance. Chow, I need your help. In all honesty, Ms. LV, our motives align. I, too, want to find the ruby jade veins as soon as possible so we can win this war. But why aren't you seeking Brother Lin's help instead? It looked to me like you guys. You're right. We're close. Or at least, we used to be. Lin, I'm sorry, this is all my fault. Mr. LV. There's a stuffed bear in my coat. It's a birthday present I bought for my son. If you make it out alive, please give it to him for me. Lin Chuan's father once saved my father's life. We used to be best friends. We spent our high school years together, and we both thought our friendship would last forever no matter what. Unfortunately, after we entered college, we became so busy and occupied with our own matters. We slowly drifted apart. I initially thought of taking advantage of this mission to reconcile our friendship, but it seems like he doesn't really agree with the way I handle things. Ms. LV, actually, Brother Lin. You don't have to put in a good word for him. He's been dissatisfied with my style of doing things for a long time, and in his words, I'm too aggressive and unscrupulous, right? It's not like I want to, you know. Ever since I joined Dynasty, I have had to fend off countless traps and attacks. If I don't arm myself with heavy defenses and resolutely crush others to move forward, I'll be the one to get kicked out of the game. But you're one of the LVS, so what if I'm one of the LVS? It's true that my grandfather founded the Dynasty group, but many factions have since formed over the years, so the LVS do not hold sole control over the group. Even within the LV family, we have power-hungry elders and senior relatives. Not to mention other third-generation members of the LV family who share a similar background as me. They all regard me as a thorn in their eyes since I'm the best among the third generation. To outsiders, as a scion of a wealthy and influential family, I may appear as someone riding high with luxurious clothing, always basking in the limelight. However, who really knows about the dangers and hardships that I face, where every step I take feels like walking on thin ice? Our weeping slayer doesn't understand me at all. Let me tell you something. Lin Chuan is a crybaby. Although he slays monsters as easily as chopping up vegetables, in reality, he has the softest heart and is really nostalgic. He has always been a crybaby since young. Ah. By the way, what did our kind and compassionate weeping slayer say about me to you? Did he say I'm a witch and try to discourage you from participating in this mission? No, not at all. Brother Lin just told me that you're a good person. A good person? We were best friends for so many years, yet I'm just a good person to him. If I'm a good person, why does a certain someone prefer to fight monsters in the wilderness? Instead of joining Dynasty to get access to privileges and resources that others can only dream of having in their lifetime? Forgive me, Sia. We aren't from the same world after all. Sigh. Well, enough of this unhappy conversation. Let's talk about you. Chow, have you ever thought about joining Dynasty? What's this? I thought the point of our conversation was to get me to help her fix her relationship with Lin Chuan. I'm only a first-year university student, so this never crossed my mind. Then it's time you think about it. We Exalta have highly developed brain cells, and we absorb knowledge and learn things several times faster than ordinary people in the Earth era. The students of all prestigious universities in Draken City usually start interacting with society in their sophomore year. They'll work as interns in major corporations, Exalta teams, the military, the police, and other forces. Many gifted and outstanding students usually sign contracts with major forces and corporations as soon as they enter university. Doing this grants them access to richer cultivation resources and additional training programs, setting them apart from their classmates. Now that Draken is taking a more offensive stance, the war is becoming even more intense. This is the perfect opportunity for ambitious young adults to make their mark and build up their careers. Spending 4 years in an ivory tower is too wasteful of your talents. I'll be frank with you. Chow, ever since I saw your mental aptitude test results, I've wanted to recruit you. And your performance during this mission proved my initial judgment right. Trust me. I'll offer you a long-term contract that you absolutely cannot refuse. In my previous life, Dynasty still stood strong after the battle with the beasts. They're definitely a force to be reckoned with that I can rely on for opportunity and benefits. But I don't remember there being a woman named Elvicia in Dynasty's top management. If I can get Brother Lin's help as well, we can help Elvicia rise to the top. She might actually successfully take majority control of Dynasty, and from there, she might even be able to influence Draken City's fundamental policies. Of course, it'll take some more careful planning. I'll also need to get Lin Chuan's support. Thank you for your acknowledgement, Ms. LV. I'll seriously consider it. Usually, when people say that, they've already decided against it. I've done my research on you. You're not someone who's obsessed with training. You're working with Luo Wu and the Yans on a few projects. What they can offer you, Dynasty can offer you more. So, I want to know why. Ms. LV, I honestly look forward to joining Dynasty. But this is my first mission, and my instructor told me to listen to Brother Lin's advice, no matter what. I'd like to consult him first, and then ask my instructor for advice. Alright, then. It's a good thing for a talented person like you to be more cautious. We're friends, so if you need anything, you can always come to me. I'll try my best to help. Thank you, Ms. LV. If there's nothing else, then I'll head off to get some rest. There's still a long journey ahead of us, after all. Wait. Huh. Could you pass this to Lin Chuan for me? It's a blood chalcedony. It has the ability to stimulate cellular activity, promote the healing of wounds, and automatically guide the precise connection of broken blood vessels to ensure that it doesn't affect the function of meridians and tendons. Tell him to hold this when he's healing himself. Oh. What do you mean by, oh? Geez, you're really starting to annoy me. Move along. I don't want to see you right now. There is a theory going around in the life forum. They said crystals like this were actually made from the remains of powerful intelligent beings. Following that theory, if this is the fossil of an ancient being, then the veins of crystals are the blood veins of that ancient being. The hallucinations that humans see under the influence of crystal resonance may be the murmurings of a spirit from the ancient times. The path of human civilization's rapid advancement has always been paved by the corpses of billions. It's the same whether on Earth or in the Altermention. So no matter how many sacrifices lie ahead, I'll march forward for the sake of Draken City. Chow, where are you going? Huh? I'm sorry, Professor Yi. I was thinking about something else and got distracted. We're getting more and more visible traces of the bloodmark Roselle. You have to be careful not to get parasitized by them. Thank you, Professor Yi. I have something to give to Brother Lin, so I'll be going first. Phew, luckily he's still able to keep his sanity under the influence of the crystal resonance.